I actually did not experience much racism at all growing up in Ohio. And I can't believe that people are still racist. That is so gay. What's crazy is that if you grew up amongst a lot of white folks as an Indian person, sometimes you were referred to by members of your own race as an almond. Some of you know where I'm going with this. Because you are brown on the outside and white on the inside. And I was like, all right, that was not offensive at the time. In the 80s, it was a long time ago. But I prefer the term coconut, because we're hairy. Hey, Indians are hairy, man. The men, too. Any place that you leave is frozen in time for you. My parents came to this country in the early 1970s. And the typical story is the man comes over with a degree in engineering, gets a job, flies back, gets an arranged marriage, and brings his bride over to this country. My situation is completely reversed. My mom came here first. Girl power. She came from a progressive Punjabi family. Her parents believed that they had 2 sons, 4 daughters. They're all going to college equally. This is the 1950s in India. They made it happen. Okay, that was amazing. My mom comes over here in 1970. She flies back to marry the man with whom she's in love. It was a love marriage. It was a love marriage, not an arranged marriage. Well, it was kind of an arranged marriage, because my dad arranged to become a completely different person after they got married. In that way, every marriage is an arranged marriage. But he came over in 1973 with a degree in poli-sci, worked as a salesman, my mom as a teacher. Completely different story. They did not go back to India, although I think they were told. They did not go back to India until 1985, which is a long time. And we thought that was a long time until we found out recently that one of my mom's really good friends went back to India for the first time this year. She left in 1968. And she gets back and she's like, oh my God. India has changed so much. The boys are so respectful now. I used to walk down the street, they would whistle at me, they don't whistle anymore. Like, that auntie has swag. I gotta bottle up and sell it like 5 Hour Energy. Also invented by an Indian. Thing is, of course, there's not much of a language barrier. It's one thing we can thank the British for, all right? Everybody there, a lot of people there at least speak English. But they kind of do the thing that Seema auntie does. They make things plural that are not plural. People would walk up to Azhar, to Hari, to me, and they were really nice. They would say things like, we love your YouTubes. We love your YouTubes, yaar. We love your YouTubes. And it's just like, my tubes. It just sounds so personal when you make it plural. Like, I don't have any tubes. I think I learned that in pre-med. So Indians love to make things plural. The Chinese like to make them singular. I don't know if it's the one-child policy or what it is. But we were in a Chinese restaurant in Hyderabad, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm standing in line, and I see a sign, and it doesn't read men. It reads man. And I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, oh, the Chinese, they don't know that it should be men. They put man, right? They gotta be wrong, there's no way. Then it's my turn to go inside. I go inside, and there's only one toilet. I'm like, they're right. It's man. You can fit only one man in here at a time. The Chinese are always right, damn it. The other place I feel totally stupid is in the post office. You hardly ever go to the post office anymore. So when you walk in, it feels like this foreign land, right? I walk in there, I'm standing there with my letter, and I'm like, what the hell is going on at the US Postal Service? No wonder the government can't keep track of these documents. Metered mail, stamped mail. What the hell is metered mail? This has a stamp on it. Does that mean? Because once I drop it in there, it's all over. "16 ounces or less." Should that be fewer? How much is 16 ounces? I'm not standing in that line. I know I drink 12 ounces of beer. Is that the same? That's fluid ounces, right? I knew I should have smoked pot instead. Yeah, bro, that's an ounce. Sometimes I wish I would have smoked pot, because I think I would have been one of those one-liner stoner comedians. Because those one-liner stoner comics crack me up. I love that stuff. Especially when they say things like, shoot for the moon. That way, if you miss, at least you'll land amongst the stars. Whenever people say that to me, I think, wow, this person does not understand astronomy. I'm thinking about getting one of those "Jesus is my co-pilot" bumper stickers, just so I can use the carpool lane. If you're a smartass, do you have a wisecrack? You know, my Buddhist friend sends me emails with "please see detached." I went to an Amish wedding and they all did the acoustic slide. The other day I was on a Zoom and everybody put their names and pronouns like he, him, and she, her. I changed my entire name to Michael Jackson. Just so I could be. I just found out that was a meme. I'm like, I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed. I don't know. I love Michael Jackson, man. I grew up on Michael Jackson. Yes. It wasn't just the little boys. He touched us all. And